Ahoy ahoy, I'm Planet Walk, and this is an egg.
This is an egg.
This is an egg.
This is my egg.
This is an egg.
This is an egg.
This is an egg.
I have a correction, though. This is not an egg.
Oops.
This is an egg.
This is an egg.
That's not an egg. This is an egg. So after about a year of wanting to make this video, I'm finally making this video. This is a video all about eggs. Really quickly though, I just want to give a huge thank you to Pat from DOC Studios, otherwise known as Big Hairy News, for lending me his camera. It's been a big help, and also a thank you to my friend Violet for helping me record some stuff. With that out of the way, let's talk about eggs. A very common question that gets asked is, which came first, the chicken or the egg? The answer is, of course, the egg. God clearly created the egg first. I've seen a flat earth model where the dome is basically an egg, so it's got to be the egg. Of course, if you're one of those godless heathens that believes in evolution, then the answer is, of course, the egg, because dinosaurs laid eggs, I think. Now, aside from just being the basis of questions that we didn't think they would have an answer to, but we actually do have an answer to, eggs are actually very useful. You wouldn't actually be alive if it weren't for eggs, because, you know, this isn't the only type of egg that exists. There are eggs in people that turn into other people. In fact, the egg has often been a symbol for fertility and new life, and if I were Jordan Peterson, I would say that it's because we have an innate knowledge that humans come from eggs. Although I am not Jordan Peterson, so I think that it's just more likely that the storks told somebody, and that's how we know. But the humble egg gives life in a few ways, not just by creating new life, but by providing sustenance. All throughout human history, humans have been eating eggs, and all throughout the history of the earth, animals have been eating the eggs of other animals. But the most common type of egg that people think about when eggs are mentioned is, of course, the chocolate egg, followed closely by the chicken egg. Chickens are an animal that have been domesticated for several millennia at this point, going back to ancient Egypt even. The reason why chickens were probably domesticated was because it's very easy to keep them in battery cages, and they do produce a reliable supply of eggs, provided that you feed them and pray for them enough. In addition, it is very easy to trick the gods using a chicken instead of having to sacrifice your firstborn. Now let's be honest, you probably know all this kind of stuff already, so let's get to the real reason why you're here. It's close to Easter, and so let's talk about Easter eggs. You really didn't see a whole lot of that on camera, did you? Anyway, Easter eggs, the real thing that we're here to talk about. So Easter eggs have been around for a very, very long time. In fact, there have been engraved eggs found in Africa that were 60,000 years old. So needless to say, humans have been celebrating Jesus dying on the cross for our sins for tens of thousands of years. Now, Easter eggs haven't always been these chocolate ones. In fact, they used to be often eggs from ostriches or chickens. The first chocolate eggs appeared early in the 18th century, but by the late 19th century, they were starting to be mass produced. The change from chicken eggs to chocolate eggs was wildly successful, but wasn't really welcomed by the older generation, as grandma had just finished learning how to suck eggs. Anyway, this led to a lot of opportunity. Rather than just being constrained by a simple egg shape, they are now free to make this. What is this? This isn't an egg, this is just a chocolate bunny. I don't know why they try to pass this off as an egg. Fine, stay down there. You deserve it for not being a real egg. Anyway, that is why today eggs are just so confused. Like, what are you trying to be? Are you trying to be a bunny? Are you trying to be an egg? Or are you trying to be Santa Claus? But you know, with all the joking, I'm sure people have realized what today is. You know, there has been a lot of mistruths about eggs mixed in with very real egg facts. But the reason for that is because it's very important for people to just not take what I say at face value. I can get things wrong at times. And if I didn't have any integrity, I could just, you know, do what a lot of other creators do and lie, and I'd get away with it too, because there's an audience for people that just want to listen to people lying. So this video wasn't really about eggs, it's a way for me to make a point. Who am I kidding? April Fools! This video is really about eggs. You should always listen to me, by the way, even if I'm lying. Just always listen to me. We're gonna smash some eggs like that. Get ready. That egg broke a lot quicker than I was thinking. Anyway, now that we're done with the joke section of the video, serious time. We've got to find new ways to break eggs. How about rolling them down Baldwin Street? I am here on Baldwin Street, the world's steepest street, and this is an egg that we're going to roll down it. So I rolled a boiled egg and a raw egg down the street, and the boiled egg just smashed into pieces. Wasn't really what I was expecting. The raw egg did a lot better though, or at least the shell did. The contents was discarded and the shell just made it down to the bottom of the street. And the tourists that were on the street absolutely loved it. They had a blast. So yeah, that's one way to get rid of eggs that you had a hard time finding because you're in the middle of an egg shortage. But I'm sure it shouldn't be too hard to find some more eggs. I mean, I've got 2 Easter eggs right here. Well, now it's just 1 Easter egg. In fact, if I really need to, I can just print off a few photos of eggs, although paper doesn't really taste that good. Or I could just put on a hoodie and swing my hair from side to side. I mean, this counts, right? Did I just spend the past year growing out my hair solely so that I could make a joke that didn't even work that well? Yes, I did. Well, that and the crippling dysphoria that I get from my receding hairline. Still cis though. Alright, looks like we've got a few more eggs to smash, so let's do it. That was a weird video. Did it really just happen? Yes. Yes, it did. And hell, I probably didn't even give people what they wanted. People were probably expecting a whole lot of Riley egg shenanigans to debunk flat Earth. Well, if that's what you want, here's one from years ago. Wait a second, roosters can't lay eggs. Who did you steal it from?
So I've caused it. I did it with the song.
There you go, you should be happy with that. Anyway, I hope that we've all learned something here today. The first being to always trust everything that I say, even if it's provably and verifiably wrong. The second thing being is that this is an egg. Anyway, leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Video? I thought it was an egg. Anyway, I will see you in the next egg. Between you and me, the actual joke of this video is that I'm trans.